落ちた強豪飛べないカラス
What's up YouTube, it's Blackwing here, and in today's video we're gonna have a look at Mulcharmy Fuwalos and how to play through it, and why I think Blackwings is gonna be one of the best rogue decks for the upcoming format. So basically, when you go first, it's gonna be really impactful if you play a deck which can use Mulcharmy Fuwalos in some way, you know, discard it or something like that. And obviously, we in Blackwings have Small World, we can just show Draw and Lockbird from the deck that we still wanna play, and then we can get a Vata, a one-card Caliuga combo to our hand. But yeah, actually, let's go through the first replay here. So basically, my opponent is activating Mulcharmy Fuwalos in the standby phase, so how can I play through it? Yeah, so I just activate Simoon here, getting my Sudri, summoning it, activating Black Whirlwind, activating it, and getting the Vata and Shamal to my hand. Activating Shamal and getting or activating Black for the Whirlwind, and already here I'm activating my Small World just to remove the Fuwalos and getting a Draw and Lockbird to my hand. Now, when my opponent draws the first time, now when I special summon Blackwing Dragon, I can just activate my triggers, and after that I will activate my Draw and Lockbird, and this will prevent my opponent from drawing any further this turn, which is obviously great because now I can just do my combos, and my opponent just basically went 1-for-1 with the Fuwalos. Yeah, so basically, if you want to go for the Caliuga combo, with this hand is still basically really doable. So yeah, you just have to do Arsenal Falco, because otherwise it's gonna be a little bit hard because you cannot search both of the rank ups because you're also under Draw and Lockbird obviously. But yeah, here just getting the rank up card, and now we just need Arsenal Falco to the graveyard, and you can already see that this is Caliuga combo already because we have Darkness Metal Dragon of Dark Steel on the board. Alright, so getting that full armor master, double Blackwing Assault Dragon, activating the Darkness Metal Dragon of Dark Steel, getting Raid Raptor Arsenal Falcon to the board, and now on our opponent's turn we can just rank up into King Caliuga, and yeah, it's pretty much game over from here. So yeah, that was a nice first replay. But what happens if you don't have the Small World and you can't search it on Lockbird? Well, let me show you that in the next replay. Alright guys, so the next replay. So in this hand, as you can see, we do not have access to Draw and Lockbird, we have just a Simoon, Fuwalos and another Simoon. So let's see how this turns out. So on standby phase, our opponent plays Fuwalos, so now we have to play through it. So basically here we are just activating Simoon, getting the Black Whirlwind, and here we're getting the Sudri to our hand. Next up, we're gonna summon the Sudri, activate the effect, and activate Black Whirlwind, getting Chinook this time, so this is really interesting, and then we're gonna get ourselves a Shamal. And after that, we're gonna activate Sudri's effect to actually get a Sudri token, and everybody on Master Duel knows that if the Fuwalos would have been a maxi, you know, they would already draw from here, but not with Fuwalos, because Fuwalos only draws when a monster is special summoned from the extra deck or normal deck, so that's kind of nice. Alright, so here we are gonna go for Boreas Storm, and this is the only time our opponent actually gets to draw a card, so they kind of go 1-for-1 again with the Fuwalos, which is not bad. Yep, so here we are sending the Shagna to the graveyard, so we have that one pop in our graveyard, and then we're passing, and on our turn, or our opponent's turn, we have that one pop in our graveyard, then we have Chinook, and then any additional hand traps we might have in the hand, like Ash Blossoms, Infinite Impermanence, or Effect Vaders and such. So we have a little bit of still ways to prevent our opponent from just OTKing us. So here we will activate the Shagna on the Black Whirlwind, and then my opponent summons Sudri, and we will just activate Chinook here. And what is really neat is that with Chinook we will get the Blackwing Dragon to the graveyard, meaning that our Blackwing Assault Dragon will be alive next turn. And now, you know, our opponent is kind of forced to do nothing. Maybe they could do an SP Little Knight here and just pass on that, but yeah, he plays now like this in this replay. So now it doesn't matter which card we would have left in our hand, because Shamal will be key to just making an OTK from here on out. And even if they would get over Burst and getting him to the graveyard, it would still be fine. So let me show you what I mean. So we're just gonna activate Shamal here, getting the Black for the Whirlwind, and after that we're just gonna banish the Blackwing Dragon and the Boreas to special summon the Blackwing Assault Dragon. After that we're gonna trigger the Black for the Whirlwind, getting the Boreas back, and now we can actually trigger the Shamal in the graveyard, getting Sudri back to our hand. And now we can actually just normal summon Sudri, and now we can get ourselves a Vata to the hand and special summon that. And you can kind of see here that okay, there's like 10 million times or ways to basically do an OTK from here. So yeah, you will definitely win this game. Yeah, so let's jump into the third replay. But before we jump into the third replay, I quickly want to give a shout out to all of my Blackwing Master Tier members. So basically they have been getting access to my newest program, Deck Optimizer, and basically what this program does is that it takes your deck building skills to the next level. You can basically import a YDK file into this program, or then you can write your deck by hand in the program, and after that you can run like a number of simulation, 10,000 opening hands, and after that the program will give you odds of, you know, the top cards that resulted in combos, and like odds of drawing a combo hand, odds of drawing hand traps in your hand, odds of playing true Fuwalos when going first, odds of drawing garnets, so garnets like bad hands or cards that basically if you want to see less of these you should probably just, you know, increase deck size, and after that odds of drawing 2 or more hard ones per turn cards in the same hand. And I've been playing Blackwing for the last 15 years, and this is actually like eye-opening to me how good this program is. So become a Master Tier member from the link in the description below. I have tutorial videos how to use the program. So yeah, let's jump into the third replay. Alright guys, so the third and final replay why I think Blackwings is one of the best rogue decks, if not the best rogue deck, to play against Mulcharmy Fuwalos and with Fuwalos Fuwalos. So if you look at my opening hand now, we have Sudry, double Fuwalos, an infinite impermanence, and one Black Feather Whirlwind, which is kind of brick in this hand. So basically you can have this hand in any deck, but why this is super good in Blackwings is the following reason. So let's see, we go obviously first again, our opponent shotguns the Fuwaloses because he's afraid that he's gonna hit with triple tactic talents or something like this, you know, it's completely fine. We could actually just end up on this, but we decide to commit to this. So basically we're summoning the Sudry here, activating effect, but our opponent will activate the infinite impermanent, negating it. So let's say, you know, we would play Snake Eye here, because we control the Snake Eye Ash, which would be the like opener, our Fuwaloses would be completely dead because our field or board is not empty. So, you know, what do? You have basically one lonely infinite impermanence, so that's it, and the Snake Eye Ash. But because we play Blackwings, we can do something much more cooler. So basically we can play Sudry's effect and tributing itself as a cost for the Sudry token, but because it was negated, it will not create it, and our board is empty, making our Fuwaloses now alive. So that's just super cool in my opinion. So now we're just passing, and our opponent's turn, we will just shotgun the Fuwaloses straight up, and you know, this puts our opponent obviously in a super awkward situation, because if they summon anything from the extra deck or main deck, special summon, you know, we will get 2 cards drawn with that. So they just go for the Sudry here, we infinite impermanence that back basically. After that they go to battle, attack us, and after that passing to our turn because they don't want to let us draw any cards. And after this is obviously our comeback time. So now we're just proceeding to go for an OTK. So yeah, this is something that not a lot of decks can do, so basically getting their own board empty. And this is also something, you know, if you activate Black Whirlwind with Simoon's effect, for example, that also, you know, gets banished during the end phase. So that's one thing to keep in mind, that also getting rid of your own stuff on the board by making like an SP Little Knight or something if you get caught up, to make your own Mulcharmy Fuwalos alive. I think Blackwings is really good at that, so that's one thing that is really great in my opinion. So yeah, here we're just showing a kind of like special combo for you guys, making Matong here, getting Shamal and getting the Sudry back to your hand, and yeah, activating Sephiroth here and basically easy OTKing here. And yeah, we wouldn't even actually need to use the Shagna here that I'm gonna use soon, but you know, just for this purpose of this replay, we're just gonna activate that, destroying the Sudry here, and attack for over 8,000 easily. So if you like this video, you can become a Master or Diamond member from the link in the description down below. The Diamond member actually gets access to my deck list and exclusive videos, and the Master tier level, as I already said, will get access to the Deck Optimizer program and the tutorial videos for that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. And as always, I'm out.
それでも一人じゃなくなったあいつは強いよ。